got an energy here of a partner who wants to admit something that they've been holding back on for quite some time. Hi, I'm Cassie. If this video resonates, hello. Please do not make it fit if it doesn't resonate. Yeah, so what do we need to know? This could be a father in the physical. This could be your husband, or if you've never gotten that ring, you two have never made it official on the marriage front, that could also pertain to this, but somebody has a secret, and the reason they want to tell you this is because they're starting to have some sort of epiphany about you. And it's like there's guilt and remorse, like forcing them to want to bring this out because they actually want to work on things with you. But I'm gathering if I said it like that, it's because at one point they kind of debated on ending things. You may have noticed a lot of really weird behavior for, 3 to 6 months, where they just kind of shut themselves off. They were dissociating, just kind of whenever you were talking to them, instead of responding and having an actual conversation, it was just kind of like, huh, oh yeah, just to kind of get you to just not keep talking or not have to interact, because honestly, for a while, they just didn't fucking care. I'm gathering this person, you guys started annoying each other at some point. And because of this, you may have stopped altogether, or if it wasn't altogether, how often you were intimate kind of diminished, and got progressively longer and longer between those time periods. Okay, so I've shuffled enough. If this resonates, again, I hate saying this, collective. Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering the messages, and I channel. So whatever comes to me is what I need to say as part of the channel. But as soon as this card flipped over, I was channeling, like, this person had some perfectionism about you that was actually just to be a controlling asshole. Not sorry, actually. They may have said you let yourself go, or you're not who you were when you guys met, which something tells me time period pass. You grow older, you become an adult, or you have kids, or work and everything else in life just beats you fucking down. Someone here may have had, like, grief, like a actual death in their family, like someone they really cared about. Again, this year, or the last couple of years, may have been very difficult, and it's like, listen, maybe I'm not getting to the gym enough. Maybe or as much. Maybe I don't go at all. Maybe I started eating my feelings. No judgment here, I promise. I'm just trying to channel effectively so that it reaches the right audience. That's warped. Just so you know, that's fucked up. You deserve better, whoever you are, if this video found you and it resonates. So, and here's the thing. This individual, collective, attached to you that was thinking these things, who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they, right? Like, what were they doing? Not that it's the blame game, but what I'm saying is they're judging you for something, and it's like they're not willing to look in the mirror. Whether that's about their actual physical appearance, or whether it is about their mental or spiritual health. They weren't willing to look in the mirror, hold themselves accountable. Spirit's trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Spirit, that was reversed, flew away over there. This person, you may be sitting in the Empress energy or trying to get there, and you're really trying to work on your self-worth. Internally, externally, you're trying to rebuild yourself in a way. And this person is so far fucking removed from that. They're so disaligned. In fact, something tells me that the reason why you let yourself go, or you weren't prioritizing yourself, is probably because you were expected or had to come in clutch for yourself. Because collective, this person, this could be a male or a female in the physical, by the way. Take it how it resonates. They were doing or not doing something that was making you carry too much weight. The relationship was not balanced in some sort of way. And this is, and they probably started being short with you as well. almost like having an attitude. Just like, yeah, you're coming back. You're starting to realize that you deserve more. You deserve more from yourself. You want to start prioritizing yourself because you know you're worth it. You know your worth, and just because you were down on your luck or you went through some difficult times or because you weren't appreciated or weren't loved doesn't mean that you weren't going to keep fighting. 444 on the timer. So strength came up. You took this head on, and with clearly at least no support, like mentally, from your other half, someone that you cherished at one point. And something tells me that because you're sitting in Empress reversed energy and you're trying to gather this strength and this video is resonating, yeah, you realize that you realize not that they're just not aligned with you, but your future. You are sitting there going, I would rather do this on my own and be single than lose myself in the process trying to take care of an adult or trying to be there for an adult who's not there for me. It sounds like you had to carry a lot of weight. Definitely mentally. Because it's heavy in this channel. This person was not mentally there to support you. You were fighting mental battles they didn't care about. And you've already considered a divorce or separation, or maybe that's what you're going through right now, and that's why this video is resonating. You either did, or you're heavily thinking and planning and preparing. If you're a female in the physical, most people know that females in the physical will plan sometimes for years to go their separate ways. They'll give plenty of chances along the way, but eventually there's that cutoff line, and finally they walk away. Usually it's a year or two. Yeah, it could be longer, shorter, whatever, but you've been preparing for this moment, or you just took action on it and now you're here. Because something about them wanting to express, we started the beginning of this channel because whoever this was is really wanting to reveal some things to you because of guilt. Because again, it's like they had a fucking awakening, like a light bulb went off and they're like, oh my God, I want to make this work. Actually, you know what? The grass wasn't greener on the other side, or I was being too hard on you and not enough on myself. Like there was some sort of growth here for whatever reason. Maybe it's because you actually walked away. You guys like took a break or something, or maybe you got attorneys involved. Something took place where it finally snapped and they were like, oh shit, they're not joking, that they'll walk out. This is going to be done. And because it's also the time of narcissistic collapse and kind of that false timeline bullshit, like there's no space for that and everyone's frequency is kind of getting higher. They have to awaken, you know, that it's feminine rising. Legitimately, that's what's going on. And they didn't have a choice in the matter. Like spirit isn't allowing anyone to slip through these cracks. That crack, that light bulb's going to go off regardless. Now, what they do with that light bulb once it goes off, you know, whether they decide to walk away and go, or say, oh my gosh, this is my person. What the fuck was I doing all these years or all these months or whatever? And then make changes and improvement. But by that time, shit, Empress reversed, you're already ready to walk out. So it's like, what a conundrum to be in, because it's like, you may have wasted years, collective. You may have wasted years giving them opportunities. And it was so long in the process, or months. But that was such an extended period of time on you, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, sexually, that you kind of got the ick at some point. And I'm sorry, men, women, no matter who you are, once you get the ick, I'm going to make up a statistic, but I think I'm pretty accurate when I say, maybe like 5%, if that's even close, would be able to surpass or get over the ick and stay with that person. Once you get the ick, I don't know what proper word there is out there for ick, because it should be studied psychological, but it's like that line gets crossed. Once that ick happens, it's fucking done. Right? You know what I'm talking about. So let's get Yeah, so there's a Page of Swords here. I mean, they have considered